All right, today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Mantis Blackbeard. Just to be upfront and transparent with you guys, this was sent to me by Mantis for review, and I'm not being paid for this review or anything like that. Simply just doing a review video of their product. So it's a box within a box, and then you've also got the bag itself, or hard shell case. So essentially what the Mantis Blackbeard is it allows you to dry fire your AR-15 from the comfort of your home without worrying about going to the range, using money on ammo or other means. So what it does is it resets your trigger and allows you to fire more than once without having to pull the charging handle to the rear. So first up in here, you're gonna get a little ad discussing the Mantis Laser Academy application for your iPhone or Android. Second is gonna be your instructional guide. Very easy to set up and get started. And you get a little bag right here. And here will be your micro USB cable for charging, and an Allen key, as well as a Mantis sticker. This is a matte colored sticker. So there's two parts to this unit. First is going to be your battery pack. This is also a replacement for your magazine. So this just goes inside your mag well, and I'll demonstrate all of that later in the video. So both pieces are made of the same red polymer, and they are both made in the USA. So for the battery pack, on the back side, you're going to get an LED indicator, and this is going to indicate the amount of battery life you have left. So my unit has all 5 lit up, which means it is at 100%. So at 100% of battery, the claim that Mantis says you should be able to get about 100,000 trigger pulls from a full charge. And should it go to 0% and completely die out, you should be able to get this thing from 0% to 100% in as little as 6 hours. So this portion right here, which is your bolt carrier group and charging handle replacement, and this is also what houses the laser in the front there. And this is basically the thing that gets everything done, that resets the trigger and all that. So I've definitely used this some, and if you can see inside there, we got a little bit of grease. And right here, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a video in here in regards to a malfunction I had with the Blackbeard when using it. I reached out to their customer service. They were extremely quick with their reply, let me know how to fix it, providing me some instructions, nicely colored pictures on what to do when I was having this malfunction. So as you can see in the video there, essentially what was happening was I'm just gonna grab this Allen key. The lever right here, this is what resets your trigger. This was getting hung up on the sides or edges of where it slides in and out of. And so to remedy that, Mantis just told me to take a little bit of grease, slide some on there and on this side, and then also on this back part as well. And that definitely relieved any of the problems from ever occurring again. And It seemed to occur maybe after 30 trigger pulls or so. And then it would just kind of get hung up like you saw in the video. But now I can sit there and pull it 100, 200, 300 times and never have a single hiccup with it. On the side here, you're gonna have a switch. See that right here. And if you take this switch and you move it to the down position, that'll place the laser in the constant on state. And then when you have it in the up position, the laser turns on only when the trigger is pulled. Right here and right here are your adjustments to align the laser with your bore. So that is one inherent thing that you will notice, and that's just due to the nature of how lasers work and bore axis and distance of optic and laser and how straight a laser is. This won't be perfectly zeroed with your optic, so when you are shooting this and the laser, it is going to be slightly lower than where the zero on your optic is. And that's just kind of how this is going to work. You can probably get a rough zero probably at 100 yards, I would assume, if your optic is zeroed at 100 yards. That just depends on where your zero is. But it's not a huge problem with the Blackbeard. The problem that I had was remedied with the grease, and now I have no problem with getting what Mantis claims as their 10 shots per second. I can't shoot 10 shots per second. I'm not that quick yet, but this will definitely allow me to get there. So I'm just going to show you guys how this installs into the upper receiver. Let me grab an upper and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm going to be using my URGI near clone upper to do all the testing today. And I'm going to show you guys this used in quite a different lower receiver setups, or I guess trigger setups, just to show you guys that it's pretty versatile when it comes to the different types of triggers you can use it with. So you just put your battery pack in, make sure it's locked in, and you're good to go. So I'll just demonstrate real quick. This is a Geisley SSAE trigger. And here's a reset. Pull again. And reset. And I'll try to do a little rapid fire. And I'll show you guys that laser real quick. All right, so let me get, I'll get a couple other lower receivers with different triggers rolling in here, and I'll show you guys that it works with loads of other different setups. This is a standard mil-spec trigger. This is a standard mil-spec trigger, nickel coated from Palmetto State Armory. This is the Geisley SSAE-X that comes on Geisley's Super Duty rifle. This is the Franklin Armory BFS-3. All right, I'm gonna roll in a couple of videos of me using the Laser Academy app. And then after that, I'll go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts on the Blackbeard itself.
Ready. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Ready. 9, 9, 9, 10, 10. Ready. 10, 9, 10, 10, 10. Ready. 10. Ready. 10. Ready. 10.
Okay, so my final thoughts. Would I recommend this? I would highly recommend this to anybody, whether you're a trained professional, first starting out, even if you have a range in your backyard. This can save you money, increase your time behind your trigger. Yeah, you're not getting the same recoil benefit of what actual shots feel like, but this is going to help you tremendously with, like I demonstrated in the video, from a low ready position, being able to get that first shot off, bring it up, sight alignment, sight picture, safety off, and that first trigger pull. Doing that at the range, yeah, you could do that at the range. But again, ammo costs money. This is a one-time cost that is forever useful. The other person that I think this would be interesting for would be your beginner, even if it's your kid. My daughter loved using this. It's a great teaching tool on how the trigger feels, and just how to get that right sight picture and get that sight aligned with the target. And then, you get the visual of the laser hitting the target, and then in the app, you get to see all your shots after the fact. So the one hiccup I had, not a big deal. Threw some grease in there and it worked perfectly. No more problems after that. So like I said, I highly recommend this for anyone and everyone. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below, and I'll do my best to answer all your questions or refer you where you can find those answers. Thank you for watching.